Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Two Peas Out the Pod with Johnny and Shay.
What's up, guys?
So today we're going to throw a loop in your Fruit Loops and do a double feature. We're going to do Julia Garner and Kristen Froseth. So guys, both characters always play fragile and reserved women, but they're actually powerhouses and they dominate inside of their characters. They don't scream, they simmer. So critics have compared both of them and used words like contained, measured, stillness, and eruption. So today we're going to do a double feature, starting with Julia Garner. We're going to go through her filmography and how she started out in Hollywood, followed by Kristen Froseth. So stick around to see kind of how they compare and contrast between the two.
Why not these two powerhouse, like you said, women, very successful women at that too.
Yep.
So, women power it is, guys.
So, guys, we're going to jump right into Julia Garner. From a shy Bronx teen who took acting classes to just get over stage fright to a three-time Emmy Award winning commanding box office horror and Marvel Cosmo, Julia Garner built her empire role by role. She's the quiet terror in the movie Weapons that just came out, the rage and the heart of the Ozark series on Netflix, which, if you guys haven't seen that, check it out. It's definitely a good one. The emotional chill of the Silver Surfer and Fantastic Four First Steps, and the haunted humanity behind Wolfman from this year, 2025. So stick around too, because in bonus content, we're going to dig into Julia's preparation for weapons, her eerie control in Wolfman, and how the same notebook of emotional triggers followed her straight into Marvel when she transformed into the Silver Surfer.
To be honest, Shay, I know her for inventing Anna. That's really where I felt like she really strived for her role and really got into character as playing as those characters as she was being, I would say, eccentric,
You know what's
charismatic.
funny is I watched that twice. I watched it once by myself, then with you. I
Yeah.
didn't even know it was her at all.
Oh no, whenever
I
I
didn't put that together until we did this
Yeah,
recap.
well, no, when I saw Weapons, and I haven't got a chance to check out Fantastic Four, but Fantastic Four is coming out on Disney Plus November 5th. Shay will throw it up on here. It's gonna be coming out, so when we watch it, now we can look at her in the MCU universe and try to see how does she play as the character.
Mhm.
So
So, guys, jumping into early childhood, she was born February 1st, 1994, in the Bronx, guys. So, New York. I didn't really see that one coming, though.
yeah, I mean, you seen her in Inventing Anna, and yeah, she played a tough role. So I
No, in
mean, if you
Ozark, she was very quiet on there, but she turned into like a dominant powerhouse type of girl.
right, and
So, yeah, I mean, I can see that, but it's just like I don't know. I just didn't really see her from there. I don't
hey man, I mean, she was from New York, man.
know.
She grew up on those streets, man.
Yeah.
She used that street money, got herself to go to acting school and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
So her parents, Tammy Gingold, she was an Israeli comedian turned therapist. Did you know her mom was a comedian?
no, I did not. I may have to look up some of her stuff.
Yeah. And Thomas Garner, he was a painter and an art teacher. She had an older sister, Anna Garner. She was also a writer and an artist. She grew up watching her mom's comedy tapes and learned timing from laughter. She also idolized Bette Davis and Monica Vitti for intensity and control. She said acting let her speak without raising her voice, which is why she became known as obviously this kind of weaponized little timid girl that definitely isn't timid.
Well, again, loved her in that Inventing Anna, and that's why if you see her as
Yeah,
she
that was
was
a good one.
like no, like when she tried saying, "Oh, well, run it again, run the," and she came off very nice. How she like finessed her ways because somebody else paid for it for her and everything,
Yeah.
but it was just crazy.
Yep. So her film debut was Martha, Marcy, May, Marlene from 2011. Not one that I've seen, but I might have to go check it out. And then she had some indie credits in there as well, Electric Children in 2012 and We Are What We Are in 2013. Early TV, she did the Americans FX TV program. And then her breakthrough role was really Ozarks on Netflix, from 2017 to 2022, where she played as Ruth Langmore. I've
And
been trying to get you to watch that. That's actually a good one.
but I mean, is that like some Breaking Bad type situation happening?
Not really.
Okay, because it sounds like
Kind
some.
of, but not really.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, because
yeah.
I like me some Breaking Bad.
It's kind of, I mean, it's in the wheelhouse, but not really like what, yeah, not the same.
Well, I mean, I'll give it a try. Is it like Sons of Anarchy? I love that show too.
I don't remember. I only watched a couple of those.
What? Oh God, you're missing. Have you ever watched the show The Shield? Oh
No, Ozarks is more like
God.
the main character, which is
You're talking about
it's right there on your screen.
Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
Jason
So
Bateman.
he's the main character on there. He's kind of just like a white collar dude, and he, I don't know, somehow gets kind of entwined with, I would say, the cartel or something.
Yeah, that sounds definitely like the premise of Breaking Bad in
Yeah,
a way.
but not really, because
Yeah,
he's
but
not really making the stuff or
no,
anything.
because what's the name was having cancer and everything, and
Yeah, but
because
this
I
guy's
remember.
not making the stuff. So anyway, so
Oh
he
well,
ends up
I'm
doing
sorry
that,
that
and
he
then
happened to be a chemist.
he ends
Jeez.
up kind of just going down this road of like, okay, one more thing and one more thing and one more thing, and I don't know. You have to watch it, but it's pretty good. And then obviously, like Johnny mentioned, inventing Anna in 2022, where she proved she could reinvent herself completely, which is true because I watched the Ozarks and other movies that she's been in, and I did not even realize that was her.
Oh, so what you're trying to say is that Julia's a lizard person? That she's a chameleon?
I mean, I guess maybe it was because she was wearing the long wig hair and it wasn't her normal curly hair that I didn't really like realize it was her.
Oh, so you don't look at her features?
Yeah, but she had on glasses for half the movie, the fancy
I
Coach
mean,
glasses.
geez.
Give me a break. It doesn't seem like her.
So you
Plus,
let
she had
so
an
oh
accent
wait,
too.
so you let her pull the old Superman on you, huh?
Yeah.
She played,
Plus, she had,
yo, she
she was
pulled
using
the
like what accent? Like somewhere overseas, like
yeah,
UK
yeah,
or
no, I
something.
got you, but it's just come on now, Shay. Like
I didn't. You
she
didn't even know
literally
it was her.
no, I knew
Stop
who it
it.
was. But
Oh, okay.
all I'm trying to say was, Shay, check it out. She pulled the Superman on you. She played you as Clark Kent.
Okay. Directors praise her for emotional math, never overacting, always precision. So her filmography highlights Sin City, A Dame to Kill in 2014, The Assistant in 2020, which was a
Now
quiet
again,
workplace horror.
now I've seen both Sin Cities. I will have to rewatch part two again, and I'm gonna have to look at a lot of broads.
You didn't know, you didn't recognize her?
I didn't.
Oh,
Dude, there was a whoa. There was a lot of broads in
interesting.
that film.
Wow.
That's all I'm gonna say. There was a lot of broads, a lot of
I guess
actresses.
he
I'm
got
just gonna say
superheroed or whatever he said, Superman.
there was a lot of broads. That's all I'm gonna say. And it was shot in an artistic black and white comic book style. So things may have changed a bit.
Mm.
So all I'm gonna say is that I'm gonna have to rewatch it. So I'm gonna, check it out.
So then she did Apartment 7A in 2024. That was a psychological prequel to Rosemary's Baby.
Oh, I want to see that one
Mhm.
because we are gonna do a psychological thriller one. I was thinking about the Rosemary's Baby because there's a whole little backstory that we can do.
And then Wolfman in 2025. That one came out January 17th of this year. And then obviously, like Johnny mentioned, Fantastic Four, First Steps. And
Again, it's coming to Disney Plus.
yeah.
Check that son of a bitch out.
And then Weapons 2025, which we watched a couple days ago. That one came out in August. Where did we watch that at?
Okay, and we watched that one on HBO
Oh,
Max.
okay.
Thanks to your boy Johnny.
And also stay tuned until Johnson Moments for a sneak peek into her new film that she's working on. It's in development, handpicked by a music icon. So we're not going to give that away, but stay tuned for his section so he can give that tip out for you
And
guys.
it's to die for.
Yeah. So, guys, Wolfman 2025 was released January 17th, 2025 in US theaters. It's also streamed on Peacock, directed by Lee Wannell, who did Upgrade and The Invisible Man, and co starred Ryan Gosling.
Hold on, have you seen The Invisible Man?
I think so.
I think it's with Ethan Hawke in it too, I think, and
Yeah, he wraps himself up. Yeah, I've seen
yeah,
that one.
yeah, yeah.
So this one co-starred Ryan Gosling, and obviously Julia Garner, and they were partners on the run. Psychological horror slash monster thriller with tragic romance edge.
With some romance edge, huh? Mm.
So their budget,
There must have been some tension. What I'm talking about.
yeah, budget was 60 million, and they made $400 million.
Damn,
That's a lot for
that
a
is
movie.
that is that
It
is
was definitely a good one.
that is what you call a
We need to watch
buttload.
that one then.
A buttload, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely a buttload. Can you put it on our bucket list?
yeah.
Put it on our bucket list.
And then critics call Garner the heartbeat in a movie built on predator impulse. Uh,
She was a predator?
no.
Oh, okay.
And then it was her first major studio horror since Ozark ended, proving that she could carry genre films on the big screen. So definitely gave her kind of a, little more credibility towards this part of it.
I just can't get over the fact that she was a predator.
She wasn't a predator. And then Weapons 2025, which we just watched a couple days ago. That one was released in August, directed
Now
by.
listen, I'm gonna be honest on that movie. I knew walking into that movie because listen, there's a little backstory. I went to go see Mean Girls, the remake, and when I heard that the remake was coming out, I should have read the movie poster because if you read the movie poster, you see that the A or one of the letters has a music sign inside of it. I didn't know that it was a musical. That was a sign, but I came prepared when I saw weapons because on the intro weapons, the I think the A or the O is they put a symbolism in it, and that really just kind of gave away the whole thing for me. So now I just knew walking in what I was walking into
Yeah.
on that one before the whole reviews and all that crap. It's just, I guess, I guess what is it? Symbolism kind of speaks for itself right there. It kind of just
Yeah.
told me like, oh, okay, yeah, this is gonna be about some witchcraft type shit. So
Hmm.
yeah, so
And it was directed by Zach Krager, who did Barbarian, which you like that one too.
oh yes, that was a great film.
Yeah. New Line and Warner Brothers was the studio for this one. And the plot line: 17 kids vanish at 2:17 a.m. Teacher Justine Gandy, which is Julia Garner, becomes the suspect, and the story's emotional anchor. This one did very well, $38 million budget, and they made 268 million.
Well, I mean, come on now, you got a bunch of kids running Naruto style at 2:17 in the morning.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? And then you also got what is it? Benedict Ong, I believe.
Yeah, yeah.
He's from the MCU thing. Yeah,
Yeah, he
so
was creepy in there.
yeah, he looked creepy, but he also ran doing the Naruto run too. So
Yeah.
it was just hilarious.
And then Rotten Tomatoes for this one, 93%, so got really high ratings. Critics praised her for her suffocating stillness, which she was very, like, awkward in there. I'm
Well,
not gonna lie.
she had to for that
No,
role,
I know,
and I
I'm just
mean
saying that was a little.
she did a great job, and I tip my hat for her acting because I mean, really, she always plays as a capital B.
Yeah, but she's still, like, a quiet one that turns into that. I think on here she kind of was a little bit, like, quiet and then got a little more brave.
Well,
And then this one cemented her as a theatrical draw and a modern scream queen with prestigious cred, so I I thought the movie was pretty decent. It was creepy.
yeah, I thought the movie was great. It used I guess 16th, 17th century, you know, folklore, I guess.
Yeah. It's just something that you wouldn't necessarily like, I don't think watching the whole movie you would necessarily think that's where it's headed, so that's kinda cool.
Yeah, yeah, it was on the scale for 1 through 5 on this particular film for me, I would give Weapons cuz it's Halloween obviously. Or Halloween week, should I say cuz about time when this gets aired. Um I would say yeah, I would give it a strong 4.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was a really great film.
So that takes to Fantastic Four, First Steps. This one was by Marvel Studios, of course. And the cast: Pedro Pascal played Reed Richards, Vanessa Kirby was Sue Storm. Joseph Quinn was Johnny Storm. Eben Moss Bachrach was Ben Grimm. Julia Garner played Silver Surfer. Shalla-Bal.
Right. We're gonna watch that one.
I'm
That's
just going
it's
over the details.
but we are gonna give whenever uh Brand New Day comes out, we will talk about that Spider-Man one and then talk a little bit about that Fantastic Four. Because
Yep.
then it's just, might lead up to something at that point. But uh besides that, I mean, she's playing as the female Silver Surfer. Looks like that might be a great role for her. I can't wait to watch it and be like, all right, I can see where Disney may, but I just know that I'm not sure if she really wants to do that. Like, because we haven't seen if if she's unalive in that film or not.
Right.
So I don't want to hear about the spoilers in the comments, guys. So please don't tell me anything
I'm not
about.
going to read one of these lines to you then.
Oh, okay. Well, regardless of the situation, um, I just don't want to see her like be kind of stressed out, like how most people seem, especially whenever they did the first 11 years of the Marvel movies.
Right.
So don't get burnt out. So I hope that she didn't get unalive or something like that because Disney is a very money making stressful machine.
Right.
So
And that they did. They made 520 million so far on this one and in counting.
and yeah, and that's not even counting the streaming numbers that they're gonna
Yeah.
make too. So wow.
And her performance was hailed as the most elegant take on a superhero in years. So she definitely got some good reviews on it.
All right, well, I'll be sure to check her out. But again, I loved her in Weapons.
Yeah.
She played a great homewrecker. I mean, I who would have thought a school teacher being a homewrecker? I would have never thought of that.
That takes us to your Johnson moments for the first part.
Oh, my Johnson moments.
It's in green, so
Finally.
you can find it easy.
Yeah, there we go. Again, pretty much number one would be her breakout role again from Ozark. That's how she became a three-time Emmy award winning for outstanding supporting actress in a drama series. That's what really matters. Cause I mean, if you can say you got some Emmys behind your back, that's like, all right, bitch,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go take my hands out on some horror movies. Tell you guys how to do it. So then number two, she has a distinct accent. Julia mastered a Southern Missouri accent for Ozark, but
Well,
which
you didn't see
surprised.
Ozark, so that's why it doesn't make sense, but on Ozark, she sound like she's from, like, Louisiana or something.
Oh, so she took some voice
'Cause
lessons.
I don't know.
I see. That's the thing. That's why I'm like,
I don't know. That's where I thought she was from, honestly, until we saw her in all these other movies, and I was like, "Oh, that's just for the role."
oh well. I again, when I first saw her in Venting Anna, I thought she had a UK accent. I thought she was from there, but
No,
then
that was just her again doing another accent. She's pretty good.
right, she's very great at that. That's
Especially if
why.
you have a New York accent and you're able to change all that stuff, that's, like,
Yeah, that's
crazy.
no, but
That's
no,
crazy.
but hold on. Hold on, stop. Let's really think about that because New York is a great melting pot as it is. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, if you're hanging around different culture, you kind of pick up on it
Yeah,
technically just in
yeah.
passing. So I never really thought about it that way. And then number three, started acting at the age of 15. Julia began taking acting lessons as a teenager to overcome shyness.
But the whole point was that she did do acting lessons to overcome her shyness, which is cool.
Right, but I mean,
So, really,
but
she wasn't even trying to be an actor at first, it just kind of
yeah, number four, which is actually really exciting, is she was casted as Madonna in 2022. Julia was handpicked by Madonna to star as her in a planned biop. Through the film was later put on hold. The casting made major headlines. So
I think it's in
we
the works now based on what
oh,
I
so
saw.
they got greenlit?
I think they're working on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
But
that's good that they got the
yeah, even though, like, they decided to do it in 2022, they still haven't, like, gotten it completely going yet, so
hmm, well, interesting on that one.
mhm.
Oh, and then she has a very fashion favor. Julia is known for her bold vintage inspired red carpet looks and muse of for Gucci and other luxury brands. So she's just a high escort bitch.
Well, that's why she did Inventiana so well, I guess,
Huh.
because that girl's always wearing, like, all the brand names or whatever.
Well, I mean, other than yeah, she lived the New York life, so she came from the Bronx. Probably finally got a chance to go to Manhattan. Live probably owns probably a condo out in Manhattan, probably.
Yeah. Now she's probably very ultra rich, guys.
Yeah, very ultra rich. Yeah, so that was like my fun little five facts that I thought that was very interesting. I'm more worrying about number two, that for a Bronx young lady like herself, that I've hung out with a lot of New York chicks. They have a distinct accent,
Mhm.
and it's a northern accent, obviously. But again, you said that she had a southern Missouri accent on Ozark, and you thought she had that. I know her for uh Inventiana,
Actually,
and
yeah, it is in Missouri. They're on the, like, the water.
oh,
Yeah.
I'm surprised that she had that accent for that. So that's where I'm kind of literally dumbfounded about that shit. That's why I was like, wait, I didn't know she had a distinct accent skill.
You need to watch Ozarks at least in one episode and just hear it.
Oh, no, I will. I will definitely have to watch that Ozark.
But guys, that takes us to bonus content for Julia Garner. And so a few fun facts about her. She keeps a handwritten emotional trigger notebook for every character, which is, I would say, method acting, don't you think? In a
Yes,
way.
because you remember, when Heath Ledger did the, Joker, the director gave him, like, a notebook
Yeah.
and or journal whatsoever, and then he also kinda filled in and wrote his own things in it too, so
Right.
it's pretty crazy.
She nearly quit acting pre Ozark due to them typecasting her as the quiet, weird girl. Because for her, that was kind of like really who she was back in the day. So I think it just kind of hit a nerve with her. But then she decided to push through and she still did it anyway. For weapons, she trained to show fear without releasing it. So terror inside with no screams. That was kind of her whole thing with that one.
Really? Yeah, I mean, she really played it off very, very on point.
Even when they were chasing her, so she was just like,
Yeah, and
yeah.
I like the one part when she drank herself and she was chilling, and then the mom went out there looking crazy, and I don't know, like, if I would have felt something on me, like, if I'm sleeping, even if I'm slumped drunk, dog, and, like, come on now, like, there's somebody by my window, like, I felt something.
Yeah.
And then they got in the vehicle and, snip, snip their hair. That was crazy. Real crazy.
For Wolfman, she studied animal movement patterns to mirror their instinct versus control. So once again, kind of method acting stuff, I think. And then Fantastic Four, she researched sculptures and ballet to master the frozen grace of the Silver Surfer. So she's really getting into these roles compared to a lot of actors. I feel like it.
Oh, you feel like most actors just go in there like, "Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna do it this
Not
way."
most, but I think a lot of them just are like, oh, let's read the script. Kind of cool. And they actually do a little more effort on it.
But, yeah, I felt like if you're doing comics, yeah, you have to do some research on it. Because I mean, think about it. If you get casted for that role, it's one, the casting people feel like, "Okay, you have a distinct look and everything to be this particular villain or um hero or whatever."
All right.
You get what I'm saying? So I think you just kind of owe it to the fans pretty much.
And the next one is a little tip for anybody trying to, I guess, memorize stuff. She runs her lines while walking her dog because apparently, if you uh, try to do a memorization when you're exercising, it helps you remember it better. I didn't know that, but so for somebody even doing homework, I guess that would help if you're studying for a test or something. But if
Oh, really?
you're walking, moving, doing something,
I gotta do that then. I had to wake up early in the morning and go to the gym and just kind of
read your lines.
read my lines. Yeah, read my lines.
You don't have to memorize it for this, but I'm just saying for her, on the movie, you do have to memorize it. So. And then the crew nickname for her was the Weapon. So obviously, then she was in that movie, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah, they weaponized her Bum, bum, bum.
So, guys, from Bronx shyness to cosmic silver, Julia Garner has done what few actors ever pull off. She's owning the art house, the horror house, and the Marvel house all in 1 year. Wolfman brought the feral grit, Weapons brought the psychological terror, and the Fantastic Four brought the galactic calm. She's not the next big thing, she's the blueprint for what comes next. So that is two peas out the pod where we don't just talk Hollywood, we dismantle it one deep dive at a time. Hit subscribe, drop your favorite Julia Garner moment below, and let's talk about the real weapon in 2025 emotion. Also, stay tuned for the double feature of Kristine Froseth, the actor in the recent Prey video, I guess not too recent, 2019. But we're going to break real quick for a family update and also social media hit list. So stick around for the double feature, guys.
Hell yeah, man.
So we're going to talk about what we did over the weekend. James actually turned 11, so we had a little
Yes.
get
Yes, he did.
together for him at an arcade. So we're going to put some pictures in for you guys to kind of share that with you. And anything else you want to say on?
Yeah, no,
that?
it's yeah, my son just turned 11.
Yeah. And then we're going to do social media hit list, guys. So today we have a few just because it's a double feature. We figure we run through. There's been a lot lately since things are a bit calm on the political front, really, for a second. So, guys, I thought this one was funny because I used to run a lot. Um,
She still does.
no, I don't.
She runs laps in my
I
head.
do not.
Yeah, she does.
So this one, you want to read that one?
Oh man, Denver hosts 31-mile run where racers have to continuously consume Taco Bell. Ooh, I felt like I might have to take a shit, guys. I'm gonna be
I
running
was
to the
like,
border.
wow,
I'm definitely running.
really?
Yo, yeah. If you're running on that, you're running to the border for sure. And the border is the freaking porta potty.
Yeah,
That's the
I just
border.
thought that was pretty funny. I was like, wow, really? Here you go, guys. If you're using Toys R Us in your resume, they are reopening, so make sure you take that off. So Toys R Us is
Damn.
going to reopen 30 new locations, including one in Southern California. So they're doing nationwide stores, 30. I don't know, maybe for the holidays. Maybe it's like a pop up like Spirit Halloween or something, or maybe they're just bringing it back.
Yeah, I felt like Toys R Us should be a pop up like a Spirit of Halloween.
Just like
It only
holidays, and that's
yeah, it only comes out like right around Black Friday, and then for like the month of December, and then they're like, all right, well, we're gonna distribute all these toys to the closest Amazon warehouse is near us, and then we're done. Yeah, that's pretty much how you do it, guys.
well, the
A
big
hand,
story is,
remember, a hand that washes the other hand is a hand that's been washed. Both hands been washed,
I'm just
actually.
like, wow, okay. That's pretty crazy.
All right.
You can read that one.
Man steals Five Guys sign after they charge $13 for a burger. I mean, why
It
not?
is expensive there. We went
Check it
remember we went to
out. Like,
Pompano
listen,
Beach and we went there and it was expensive for a
listen,
burger.
listen. I would do it too, but just know that that's gonna be hanging out in my man cave.
Or in the podcast room. No, then we'd really get in trouble.
Yeah, hell yeah. And I'm like, yo, where'd they get that sign from? Oh, we bought off of eBay. It was vintage.
I just thought it was funny. I was like, they kind of deserve it. No, I'm just kidding. This one, guys, Ratchet News of the Day.
Yeah, this is great. This is a great one because I'm gonna make Shay read it because it just fits so well.
So mother and daughter went viral because they had a baby shower together. But that's not the viral part. The viral part is it's the same dad for both of them.
Damn. It's a goddamn
They're pregnant
shame.
by the same one. You can see them obviously in the picture.
Now look at them, dog.
I'm like, I see having a baby shower together, but it's kind of trifling that y'all are pregnant by the same person. But okay, we're just gonna leave that where it is.
Well, at least listen. They're bringing life into the world. We're in a steady decline over
How does
here.
that work though? So
Shay, that's
I'm
gonna
just saying.
that right there. We're gonna save that one for another day. I don't want to. I would love to spend time on that
No, I'm just saying
segment, but
that's the sister, but then it's
I
like the
right.
aunt
I
too. I
again,
don't know.
I'm not gonna go down the hills that have eyes about this whole situation, so I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Okay.
Check it out. This is my store I own. It's the OnlyFans where I just this is where everybody's been. This is the hot topic everybody's been talking about. Like this
Everybody's
is where I work
working at this fan shop, guys.
Yeah, dog.
I thought it was
we also fix fans too. Sweet for the we felt like this is the Halloween edition since we're doing what is it, a double feature. We want the, inappropriate guest on Sesame Street.
You can say
Definitely
the
for sure.
shining guy.
Oh yeah.
He's just almost just like riding his trike, doesn't even know he's back there.
So I just wanted to show out for this one, guys. Me and Shay picked this one out because listen, Kit Kat, we've been noticing that they've came out with 4 delicious snacks, and what's the best way to give a big fu to Apple by making a pro edition of Kit Kats?
It's the same thing
It's the same damn
though.
thing, dog. Like I see what Kit Kat did, and they definitely nailed it on this one, guys. So,
Maybe it's a little more expensive just to also
oh
prove a
yeah,
point.
obviously, and then I'm sure they got like a rose gold edition of Kit Kat like probably comes out. It's probably like when you open it up, it's like a strawberry Kit Kat. It's like, oh shit, I got like it's like the Willy Wonka of Kit Kats or something.
Yeah. And then of course 6-7 guys. If you haven't heard you're not on social media, whatever. So this is their Halloween costume, which I think their kids are really embarrassed
Yeah,
about.
I actually did send a 6-7 to James the
You
other
did.
day. Yeah, and then the whole night he was here. He was saying that 6-7, 6-7. I was like, yeah.
Did he know it before you told him?
Oh, yes, he did.
Oh, okay.
He been knew about it. I still flabbergasted. Don't really know much about it.
We watched a video on it. We know what it is.
Yeah, but I want to rewatch it again because right now I'm still kind of 6-7 about the whole situation.
Right.
But you know what? I'm gonna be honest, just real quick. I thought when they said 6-7 is just like if a chick said that like she likes a 6 inch or 7 inch, like
Wow.
or maybe like she doesn't like 6 foot dudes. I like 6'7". You get what I'm saying?
Well, I guess that makes sense because don't they go like that too? Like 6-7,
Yeah.
6-7.
So yeah.
Look up the
Or
backstory, guys, if you don't know
or
what it
check this out,
is.
or check it out, or maybe their scale of women. Is she a 6 or a 7? Six
Yeah.
or seven. You know what I'm saying? Shay over here is a 10.
Whatever. Shut up.
All right, so let's keep on going.
This was funny.
When your child wants to be a fart for Halloween, I believe this lovely kid is a big fan of Ice Spice because she likes to talk a lot
Yeah.
about a lot about fart. Like most of her lyrics are about fart. So
Yeah.
apparently, this kid loves Ice Spice, is the biggest fan. He probably writes his own Reddit about Ice Spice and sticks up and trolls
I just thought that was
on
so
other
funny.
people.
Like, what if your kid really was like, "What do you want to be for Halloween? I want to be a fart." Like, how the hell do you make that costume? Well, there you go, guys. We gave
There
the
you go. There you go.
idea.
That's how you make a fart.
Yeah.
I wonder if did his parents put like stink bombs inside there?
I hope not. I
He's
guess
a
that really
stinky
be selling it,
child,
huh? He
stinky,
go to each
stinky.
house and they'd
He's
be
a
like,
stinky guy.
"Okay." That's so funny to me.
So check it out. Obviously, this guy is a technician. You can tell he's a tech. Scariest Halloween decoration ever, and also a great one to help remind people. But hey,
Yeah, if any of those lights come on, I'm always like, what do I need to do?
yes, and I
That's
believe that's the end
yep.
of that little segment
We just
of
wanted
the
to
hit
do a
list.
few today, guys, because first of all, they've been racking up, and secondly, double feature. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump right into Kristine Froseth's part of our double feature. So, she was actually scouted at a mall fashion show overseas. She swapped the runway for streaming screens and has quietly become one of Hollywood's most adaptable players. Whether she's bullying high schoolers in a Netflix rom com or writing the 1800s corset drama in a period epic, her journey is equal parts international upbringing, model turned actor transformation, and fearless character hacking. Stick around because in bonus content, we're going to uncover how Kristen's horse riding past nearly derailed her acting career, the secret modeling agency audition that changed everything. So stick around for that.
All right, so I just want to say that for a model that turned actress, she did a great, phenomenal leap. This is my first time ever seeing her, and it was in this movie, Prey. She did a great job. I was wondering if she did take some survival training classes because she was very skilled in that film. Um, I'm hoping that they did, because if not, then she's great at, like, at least pretending and really playing into the role on that one. But, that's just one main thing that stood out on the whole situation, and the dialogue with her was great too, so, I mean, but I will say this, I do stand by, Rotten Tomatoes, review on it. Nothing against, the actors and actresses, but, again, um,
And it was Prey 2019, right?
yes, but, other than that, yes, she did a great job in the film. I don't know what you wanna say on that, Shay, but,
Yeah, I'll jump into that in a minute. I just wanted to go over some of her other stuff. Childhood, she was born September 21st, 1995 in Summit, New Jersey. So right down the road from Julia Garner, really.
pretty much, man. I mean, I wonder if they went to the same, acting schools.
Yeah, possibly. And then she spent time home area there and also overseas because her father had an overseas job. I'm not going to say which country because Shawnee's going to go over that in his section, so I don't want to wreck that for him.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
okay, Shay.
Yeah, they alternated between New Jersey and overseas due to her father's job. But yeah, she broke into Hollywood. Her acting debut, Rebel in the Rye, in 2017. She played Shirley Blaney. She gained a broader notice with Sierra Burgess is a Loser in 2018, where she played Veronica, an unexpected standout in a Netflix high school rom com, which is the one we mentioned at the intro. That same year, she was in Apostle 2018, showed early range by jumping into a thriller slash horror genre. The First Lady in 2022 as a young Betty Ford, which I think that's pretty cool role for a new actor.
I mean, if she's able to do it, then yeah. But, yeah,
Yeah, she
I
already
mean,
did
no, no, I mean,
it.
I know if the
Yeah, yeah,
reviews
yeah.
were for it was great, then yeah, but, I haven't seen that
Yeah, I
film.
haven't seen it either. And then Buccaneers, 2023 to present as Nan St. George. So that's a series that she's in. And then her filmography, just touching on some other major projects, she was in Assistant in 2019, a supporting role in a prestige film about workplace dynamics. And then Desert Road in 2024 was an indie thriller. She won a Best Actress at Sitges Film Festival for her performance on that. And then she has some ongoing upcoming work coming, more feature roles, and also more seasons of The Buccaneers are coming.
Yeah, I kinda wanna watch that show, The Buccaneer, because I mean, I liked her in Prey, and I kinda wanna see more of her,
Yeah.
uh, I felt like she would definitely be a great, scream queen.
So we did watch Prey 2019 tonight if you guys want to check it out and check out her acting. That was
Oh,
actually
hey,
made by
yes.
Bloomhouse Productions.
Also, if you do wanna watch that, you guys can watch it on, Amazon Prime if you guys get Amazon.
Did you know it was made by Bloomhouse?
No, I did not know that. I didn't even see their logo, or maybe because when I you know how I know it's Blumhouse, because when it does a little creepy little thing or whatever, that's why I'm like, I didn't see it on there, so
I don't know. It was released September 27th, 2019, and the budget was not publicly confirmed, so can't really tell you that, but it did gross $83 million. And then this one marked her move into horror psychological genre, showed her ability to carry tension and vulnerability, and also her quiet storm route, which we talked about earlier. It set her in an isolated island environment featuring a body horror plus psychological breakdown, and it aligned with her indie edge brand. So, what would you rate that one as?
the movie Prey,
Yeah.
listen, I'm gonna give that
Mm,
one from 1 to 5, I would give it a 2.
yeah.
Um, it's just because the ending kinda was, like, open ending and just kinda I don't know.
I think the beginning and the ending.
What? Be
I don't
honest,
know,
because
it just was, like, so confusing what was happening, honestly, like, I don't know, there was so much there was, like, 4 different movies going on, I feel like it. Like, you had the whole boat getting stranded
Mhm.
thing, it was kinda like Blue Lagoon, and then you had, like, his backstory of, like, his dad unaliving with, like, people in masks
Right.
flashing through the thing, and then you had
Right.
the like, I don't know, what was it, the cult going on the island
Yeah, no, it's just,
with, like, creatures. I don't know. There was
it
so much stuff going on, I didn't even know what was going on.
I
Check it
believe
out, guys, but it was just a
look,
weird one.
I felt like it was like someone's first, writing and directing
Yeah.
type
Which if
feel.
Blumhouse really made that, it's kinda, like, suspicious, right?
Yeah, 'cause,
Yeah.
I mean, let's say every studios has its good days and its bad days. So I'm just gonna just call it where it is at that moment. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah, yeah.
try to wail in on it because I mean, come on now, it's just we could sit here and look at Disney's a lot of shit came out
No,
of it.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
just
No, I'm just saying it's decent. I mean, watch it once, and that's probably all you need to do.
right.
So, yeah, what's next for her? Season 2 of The Buccaneers. That'll be on Apple TV, I guess. She's transitioning into a more dramatic role for this part, and she says that she likes playing sad and slow films, which help her really get into her emotional side, which I guess makes sense because that movie was kinda slow too,
I
I thought.
mean,
I don't know.
I didn't think it was that slow. I mean,
Oh, okay.
it was kind of balanced. I'm just talking about the beginning, and then like you said, Shay, things kind of went off, off the, off the rails on it, like you would say.
Yeah.
Um, I just couldn't really get behind it. I was just like, all right, well, I mean, other than her, the actress, she did a great job. I mean, I'm kind of jealous. I was just because she looked like she might have had some training again
Yeah.
in that role, so that's why I was like, man, she looked like she is a perfect Amazonian little girl.
And then she is, still doing modeling on the side, so she's kind of have a dual track career going on, her acting and her modeling, so,
I wonder if she has any, like some skims, like
yeah, probably not yet. She's probably,
or
she's working for other brands at this point.
maybe a organic base makeup line or something that
Yeah,
she's probably pushing or probably working
probably.
on.
So that takes us to Johnson moments for Kristen Froseth.
Yes. Number one, she's Norwegian American roots. Her childhood as from was it Oslo, Norway.
Mhm.
Yes.
So that's where I said she bounced back and forth between over here and overseas.
She started out in modeling before acting. She modeled for major brands, H&M, Mimi. I've never even heard. Well, I heard of H&M, but I've never heard
Armani.
of nah. Oh, Marnie, yeah, Marnie, yeah, of course. But I mean, Mimi, me like
I don't know, must be a foreign brand.
I've never heard of that brand. Acting breakout was in 2018. She starred in Alaska Young, a Hulu adaptation of Looking for Alaska, based on John Green's novel. But yeah, Looking for Alaska. I've seen Alaska. Well, I've seen Alaska PD, and they seem very very upset out there. I actually heard that they actually get cops from the US to go over there
Yeah,
to help out. I mean,
because they pay a lot.
yeah. Well, I mean, they split time. They stay out there for I don't know, let's just say for argument's sake, 6 months and then come back to like, Florida for the 6 months and stuff.
Right.
And then, but that's I mean, I can understand because then it's just like you won't go stir crazy.
Yeah.
So number four, she
Oh,
first
okay.
tested was for the Fault of In Our Stars. And then Versatile Roles has taken on wildly different parts from cult follower and the society to the ballot student and the Birds of Paradise, showing off her love for dark emotional stories.
And then that takes us to bonus content. So, her competitive horseback riding days, up until age 19, she was seriously involved in equestrian sports, but she stopped when the family moved and her acting demands grew. She regretted leaving it, but it was either that or her acting career. So, she kind of chose to go towards the acting and modeling career. While modeling, she appeared in music videos, including False Alarm by The Weeknd. Did you know that?
Yes.
You knew that.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. I knew that part of her. Hold on.
And even though she plays elegant period drama characters, she says off screen that she gravitates toward realism with raw emotions and no filters. So that's her preferred path. She also said her moving childhood gave her a feeling of always being the new girl. So she channels that into her characters, especially characters that are outsiders in her movies. So helps her with kind of funny how they both use their childhood, like, Julia used her awkwardness and quietness, and Kristen uses always being the new girl type thing to kind of get her in her roles. So, guys, from modeling runways in Oslo and New Jersey malls to owning Netflix screens and period drama crowns, Kristen Froseth is proof that versatility and quiet ambition win.
Hell yeah. That's damn right it does.
She blends Nordic introspection with American hustle, and she is shaping her own lane, not just following one. So, guys, that's it for the podcast. See you on the next one.
Peace out, guys.
Bye.